students, in previous video we have discussed about 5 modals and they are can, could, may, might, must. Now we will discuss some more modals and first one is shall. So where shall is used? First point is to show future with first person, to show future with first person and second person, to show future with first person. We use shall with first person pronoun to show future. For example, I shall be 20 next month. Next month is showing future here. With I is first person pronoun, we use shall. Second point is, students, we use shall with third person also. With third person to show threat. Threat means धमकी, compulsion, अनिवार्यता, promise, वादा, certainty, निश्चितता, determination, संकल्प. For example, you shall be punished if you don't pay your fee on time. Okay, so these were some uses of shall. Now uses of seventh one is will. First point is to show future with third person. For example, he will come here on next Monday. So next Monday is showing future here. Second point, for warning, चेतावनी देने के लिए. If we get otherwise or in our sentence, we have to use will. Work hard, otherwise you will fail. Here we have otherwise, that's why will. Now for showing request and invitation. For example, will you have more tea? Will you have more tea? Next thing is, fourth point, for giving orders or instructions. You will do as I say. As I say. Now dear students, should. Next, eighth modal is should. First point is for logical necessity. तार्किक या तर्क संगत आवश्यकता. You should be by her ailing mother. तुम्हें अपनी बीमार माँ के पास होना चाहिए. Then second is duty. We should help poors. We should help poors. Third point is lest Dear students, if we have lest work hard, lest you should fail. Here we have lest, now would. And first point is for polite request. For example, would you lend me your cycle? Next, second point is unfulfilled desire or wish, dash that I were a king, and then sign of exclamation. Dear students, here is an unfulfilled desire, so would that I were a king. Third point, for preference. For preference, I would like to have coffee. Next point, for improbable condition. For example, if a thief came here, he would find only books. This is an improbable condition. Now, uses of dare. First point is absence of courage. Students, we use dare in negative or interrogative sentences. We can't use dare in simple sentences or affirmative sentences. Absence of courage. He dares not enter in डार्क रूम. उसकी इतनी हिम्मत नहीं है कि वह अंधेरे कमरे में जाए. सेकंड, क्वेश्चन अबाउट करेज. व्हेन वी आर आस्किंग अबाउट क्वेश्चन, हाउ डेयर यू टू एंटर माई रूम. तुम्हारी हिम्मत कैसे हुई मेरे कमरे में आने की. देन स्टूडेंट्स, नीड. फर्स्ट पॉइंट इज सेम एज डेयर. एब्सेंस ऑफ नेसेसिटी. वन थिंग मोर आई वॉन्ट टू टेल यू दैट डेयर एंड नीड, they both are such type of modals that they use only in negative or interrogative sentences. First one is absence of necessity. For example, tomorrow is holiday. You need not कम टू स्कूल. कल छुट्टी है, तुम्हें स्कूल आने की जरूरत नहीं है. सेकेंड पॉइंट इज क्वेश्चन अबाउट नीड और क्वेश्चन अबाउट नेसेसिटी. नीड यू स्पीक सो फास्ट. क्या तुम्हें इतनी तेज बोलने की आवश्यकता है. Now ought to. Students, ought to is used in the place of should. First one is for moral obligation, for advice. Example is you ought to study hard. Now last used to. First point is for past habit, not in प्रेजेंट, यानी एक ऐसी पास्ट की हैबिट, एक ऐसी पास्ट की आदत जो अब प्रेजेंट में नहीं है. He used to drink a lot in his youth. वह अपनी जवानी में खूब शराब पीता था. सेकंड इज अकमस्ट, हैबिचुअल होना, किसी चीज का आदी होना. आई एम नॉट यूज्ड टू standing in the sun. So dear students, these were some uses of modals. I hope you will like it, and please respond as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you.